Hello, everyone. Welcome to Comedians of Wrestling bonus Patreon podcast. Apologize for this episode coming out late. Um, there's a bunch of reasons, some that you're aware of, some that you're not. So hopefully we can give you some clarity on what's happening here in Cal. And I guess we're going to still uh, attempt to cover a little bit of AEW NXT. But I'll be honest, this episode might be a little shorter, and we'll make it up to you guys. I mean, we're always giving you a ton of content, so I think you can understand. I mean, content's not a problem for us. Um, so let's go through the things that you do know. Now, if you're a member of the Comedians Wrestling Facebook group, you know that um, we have a new cow champion. Um, yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can see it on the Comedians Wrestling Facebook group. Jason Shebiro, my best friend since I was 5 years old, um, cashed in the cow money in the bank briefcase um, on his layover from LA. Uh, on his layover to Hawaii, he stopped in LA. And like I told you guys, we were supposed to get some in and out, hang out. He had other plans, which you could see. That you know, because you've seen that video. So, yeah. Um, I'll say this. There's some controversy surrounding this cash in. Um, we're going to have I've already spoken to Comedians Wrestling Council, Adam Letterman. He will be popping into the regular episode next week to discuss the logistics of the Money in the Bank briefcase. Uh, and if what Shebs did is kosher. I will say this from me briefly looking into it right now. Um, I think that it might be legal, but moral is a whole other thing. But that's not really what Shebs is concerned with, I would say. And maybe that's something we save for another time. There's a lot to process about this situation. Literally happened hours ago. Um, what you don't know, and what I didn't know, what was not clear to me, is exactly what's been going on with Nick Tulo. Um, Tulo's here. What's up, Tulo?
Go.
Um, so Tulo, uh, first off, I want to apologize to you because I busted your balls a little bit at the end of the regular episode because I thought you left camera, which, to be fair, is something you do on a regular basis, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You do leave to go take care of your dog and stuff. What I didn't realize is what actually happened, which we're not really sure of all the details. But Tula, let everyone know what you do know as of right now.
Um, I pretty much know as much as everybody else. Last thing I remember was recording the pod. Uh,
On Wednesday,
yeah,
the the
and
the, the main app,
yeah, and
right?
uh, I came to, which I I was kind of embarrassed because I was laying in a puddle of like wet water. I guess it was snow. I thought I maybe like slipped and fell or something, like going to tend to Danny, and I came like two, and
Yeah.
what I thought was the next morning, fucking Friday morning, bro. Is this morning? So I'm trying to piece it all together. Like the
I
fuck,
think.
I must have fell, and I'm like embarrassed. I'm thinking I might have to go to the hospital. Go to the hospital during this fucking
Wait, so
pandemic.
you thought you fell?
Yeah, because I was by my front door, and it was like soaking wet.
Were
Because
you
it
like
was
smoke? Were you like eating edibles and shit like recently
yeah.
and drinking a
Well,
little bit? I mean, look, it's COVID.
oh no,
Everybody's
during the me, like I do my
yeah.
thing with the pod and stuff. I actually thought
So you
well,
thought maybe that
I
you
didn't know
passed
what it
out or something?
was. I didn't know what it was. I was embarrassed, to be honest with you. I thought maybe like I fainted or I slipped and fell. I immediately thought I slipped and fell because it was a snowstorm and I was shoveling and taking care of my dog all day, and it was wet by the front of my. I don't have a mat because Danny, fucking idiot, anxiety real dog. So when I left the pod, I guess I was tending to Danny. I thought something was going on. I didn't even know the case was gone. I've been just laying down on the couch all day, just trying to figure out what's been going on. I didn't talk to anybody. I had hundreds of texts and
Yeah. So
notifications and everything. And
well,
next thing I see is this
I
cashing.
thought you went snowboarding. That's why I didn't hear from you. You had
I was
told me
supposed to
you were
go.
planning to go snowboarding. Is what you told me.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear from you because you were like, "Yo, I'm gonna snowboard," which was gonna affect some stuff we were doing for the pod. So I knew some of it was gonna get pushed back, but I didn't know. So you didn't even know the case was taken clearly by Shebs. Now in the Facebook group, he's posted a picture. It looks like you knocked out, and he's holding
Like,
the
well,
case. So we know that that's what happened. Is that it was Jason? It was Shebs. Yeah.
so,
Uh,
I mean, like,
what's going on
so,
under your glasses, bro? You usually wear smaller glasses. You you
I mean,
covering something up,
this
bro?
fucking,
Holy shit! Oh fuck! Holy shit, man! You fucked. I mean, listen, listen, Tulo. I'm glad you're all right. The other thing
I,
you guys didn't know is that I've been sick the past couple of days, as you could hear, and this is something that Jason Shebiro knew. He knew that I was currently weak, by the way, because I already saw some posts that were saying, "Oh, I went down pretty quick," and by the way, I don't have an ego about that. You know what I mean? You want to be a fighter, you want to be a champion, you got to block out the haters. That's part of the game, you know. But like, uh, I've been sick. I'm in the process of finding out what that is. Um, yeah, I just spoke to a doctor today. I'm getting tested tomorrow for COVID, so I actually don't know what the situation is. I'm okay. Um, you can hear my voice, but I'm all right. Um, but I'm weak, you know, and yeah, Jason knew that, and he exploited that, and I have a lot to process on this situation because we could talk a lot about my reign as champion or the responsible era or the lack thereof, and I say with COVID, with this
dude,
pandemic, I would say there's a lot I'm proud of, and there's a lot that I'm not proud of. But I did not see my title reign ending like this. So, um, yeah. So anyway, Tula, how are you feeling in terms of like your head and you feeling good enough to pod a little bit?
I mean, I think it's less about how I'm feeling physically, more mentally.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like I let everybody down, kind of. I was supposed to be like the Dark Knight kind of guy. He
Well, I think
had the briefcase, made promises.
I can't speak for you, but you know the responsible era, and we'll get into this more on Wednesday. Wow, it's hard for me to speak. We're definitely gonna have to cut this one a little early. I would say that the responsible era was really put to the test pretty quickly. Um, the title was going to be on the line down in Tampa in April 4th, at Calmania 2. That didn't happen due to COVID. And when you're telling everyone that you are the responsible champion, wrestling was not the responsible move to do. Even you can see in my beatdown from Shebs, I'm wearing a mask. I'm wearing a face shield. Um, you know, responsibility comes first. So it's odd. The whole thing's odd. But yeah, Jason is taking. He's taking the title. He's on a flight to Hawaii as we speak. So, uh, he is the champion, and I think we'll have Letterman completely verify that. But oh shit, hold on.
It's fucked up, man. I mean, like he like
Yeah.
came on and like apologized. I mean, like, well, literally, what time did he come on the fucking pod? Like, I mean, was he outside my house or like? It's just like, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like feel bad for my dog, even like having to see that go down. I mean, it must have been so like.
Well, we'll have to hear from him. What was he thinking? We'll have to hear from him. We'll see what he
I
is.
just
I
like
mean,
I
a
get
couple
this
things
guy's
you guys
back,
know.
you know. It's like, oh, it was like, oh, I can't take Chevs, and like, yeah, man, but he's a good dude, man. Like I go back with him and stuff. Guy who's told me not to cash in, and guy who's told me to, give you more time and stuff. I don't know, man. It's just like
Yeah.
I got like I'm been working like hard on the pod and stuff, trying to launch this Twitch channel. I was just like, what's like the point? It's like
Yeah. I mean, I think, look, we got to hear from Shebs. And by the way, just to remind you the stuff to go through a little bit of logistics, which is part of my job as the host of this pod. It's like, uh, the champ's always welcome on the podcast. So that's just the deal. If you're the cow champ, you always have a home at cow. So I think we'll be hearing from Sheb sooner rather than later, just in a different time zone. So anyway, we'll see what his move is next. But again, we got to keep it professional here. So I apologize for the people who came here just to hear us speak about NXT and AEW. Sometimes things are more pressing, like both of our healths and this situation. So, yeah. Um,
yeah, you know what?
yeah.
Honestly,
You can't pod?
nah, just I even
Yeah, I think that's it, bro.
why
I
don't
think this is it, man.
just yo
It's
to the patrons we got Cal Thunderdome on Sunday. We'll make it up to you guys. Whatever.
Thunderdome's
I
going
mean,
down.
there's no
Uh,
yeah.
Well, so we'll talk to you guys on Sunday. Thunderdome's going down. We'll talk about AEW NXT. We'll make up this time to you guys, but just respect it. I'm sick. Tulo's had some looks like some like massive head trauma, and not to mention the most pain of all, which is dealing with the fact that someone this close to me would actually, um, I don't
Yo,
know.
dude,
I don't know what the
figure
word is
yourself some
for it.
better friends.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know. I know. People have been warning me about the guy for a long time, for basically my whole life. So, uh, guys, thank you so much. Listen, if you're disappointed with this episode, I completely understand. Uh, we have tons
it's
of
only more, man.
episodes in our archives. The Cow Movie Club, tons of episodes. We got long episodes here, and we have way more content coming out. I'm losing my voice. I gotta go. Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, Shebs is the from what I understand currently, based on the logistics of this cash in and the transferability of the briefcase. I think Shebs is the current Comedians of Wrestling champion. So the title's in Hawaii. Tulo's out. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for supporting the podcast. I really appreciate it. And keep watching wrestling. Kisses. Oh, shit. Oh, man.